ज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुं दीनतार्णम्। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो महावदन्याय कृष्णप्रेमप्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्य नाम्ने गौरत्विषे नमः। हे कृष्णा करुणा सिन्धु दीनबन्धु जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधाकांत नमोस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे बृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। యూట్యూబ్ ఛానల్ ద్వారా మనోహర చంద్రిక వీక్షించే ప్రేక్షక మహాశయులందరికీ మా హృదయపూర్వక ధన్యవాదాలు. యూట్యూబ్ వారికి ప్రత్యేక నమస్కారాలు. గాడ్ ఆర్ వరల్డ్, గాడ్ ఆర్ వరల్డ్. Lord Sri Chaitanya, in reply to a question, who am I? What is my real nature? Raised by one of his close associates, Sri Sanatana Goswami, said like this. When once Sanatana Goswami raised a question before Lord Chaitanya, who am I? What is my real nature? Then ChaitanyaMahaprabhu replied to the whole humanity like this. The nature of Jiva is that of, it is an eternal servant of Krishna and a manifestation of distinct and non-distinct relation with Krishna. The relation between the absolute and individual Jiva is like that of a burning fire and a spark of the whole fire. In the stage of bondage, the Jiva soul is engaged. Otherwise, that is, because it is encased by the two bodies, gross and subtle, Jivatma is a completely distinct entity from physical or subtle body. Pure Chit, that is infinite self, can be realized by Chit sense, that is supramundane senses of the soul itself, and not by material sense capacities. The finite self has its freedom of will. It may do good deeds as prescribed by the scriptures. It may also do evil deeds as forbidden by the scriptures. It can make its own choice, either to be attracted to the Lord himself, in which case it will remain eternal associate of the Lord, or can also allow itself to be drawn to the earthliness by the forces of external potency and be in bondage. So, finite self is itself responsible for its choice of either God or world. But once the choice is made, finite self will become subservient to the absolute will of God, or may be guided by Maya, the deluding potency, becoming self-forgetful and suffer a lot. Jiva was never created, nor it ever have any death or destruction. It is unborn, eternal, unperishable. It cannot be cut into parts like a material object. Jiva remains a separate entity in the state of final liberation or mukti, and enjoys in rendering unalloyed specific service of the Lord. So, the question is answered by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, explaining the true nature of self and relationship of the self with the Supreme Lord. The nature of Jiva is eternal servant of Lord Sri Krishna. We are directly related with Lord Krishna only. He has given, emphasized the two examples. One is, it is relation like that of the big fire and the spark, and sun and the ray. So the qualities are the same, but the volume will be great and less. So the finite self is responsible for the utilization of independence or individual will to come over to this world or to adhere under the rules and regulations of the Lord and serve Him. So finally, the Jiva soul is only responsible for choosing God or world. So it is left to the interest of this Jiva soul to continue the suffering or to put an end for these miseries. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya eva Patitanam pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo namo namah. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.